we placed 8. 4 per side, 4 per side. And the better thing is that you can go distally. You can go more distal. And for patients that have lost too much bone on the far back because of decay or making extractions long time ago, this is an excellent solution. Also, this is an excellent solution when you have narrow bone. This is a nice talk with Lori. Lori, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing. So can you please tell me a little bit that story that you were telling me a little bit, how it was, because it has been many years to trying to get to this.
Yes.
So
Yes.
can you tell me what was it?
I had nice teeth growing up and until my mid to late 20s. And then I had some damage done to my lower teeth. And I was told I needed to have a partial because the nerves were killed. And they removed those teeth. The next tooth became loose that I lost. They put that tooth in the partial. And then the partial wires damaged the enamel on my other teeth. And I'm saying I want dentures, you know, and they're telling me, no, you're too young. We can fix this. Every year it was just eating my dental, you know, benefits for insurance. And I said, enough's enough. And it's going to be bad enough to where I can't be told that anymore. And
I know.
And I found a solution when I found June Penny on YouTube, and I watched all of her videos. And my late husband and I were trying to figure out a way for me to come and get the dental work done. And
that's one of the things that I found on you, that you had those partials, that they were like, the bone was narrow on the far back. It was tiny, it was narrow, because why not placing implants there?
Right.
At that moment, or not doing that thing. So when I saw you, that you came here to see us, and it was like, okay, am I a candidate for snaps? Yes, you are. Well, at the moment, it was a difficult case because we had severe periodontal disease. We have some movement in some teeth. There was big decay. It was something like generalized things that what we discussed and wanted, it was just to remove everything and place implants. Place implants with snapping dentures, and it was a very fast solution in a week, no?
yes.
That we did it in a week. So I need to explain a little bit because this is important. Let's talk a little bit about dentures, because dentures are good. The problem is not going to be the material. It doesn't matter if they are like regular dentures or they are printed 3D dentures, as they call them. At the end, it's not going to be this. It's going to be the bone. Imagine if this is the bone, what is going to happen is that it's going to start to shrink. So at the end, instead of having a big area of bone, you're going to have a very tiny little bone.
Yeah.
So if someday you decide to do implants, that's going to be a problem. Snap-on dentures, they have, as you can see it here, it's going to be like a regular denture. Let me show you another denture. It's going to be technically the same story. The big difference is going to be the connection that they're going to have inside. So once you place those two implants, which I think that's why I try not to do this, because it's going to be lots of stress over two implants. It works, but I don't like it. Why I don't like it? Because once you put it in like this, okay, you still have roof of the palate. And one of the biggest problems that we can find is that you don't taste food. You don't feel the food because you have roof of the palate. And still you need to use some messy glues. We don't need them. It doesn't matter if it's going to be uppers or lowers, it's going to be the same story, as you can see here. And then what we did on you, it was this. Rather than placing just two implants, we placed 8. 4 per side, 4 per side. So if you add the amount of material, it's more than 2. And the better thing is that you can go distally. You can go more distal, so you can hold. Probably you say, why I do not go more distal? Because you have the sinuses there. And for patients that have lost too much bone on the far back because of decay or making extractions long time ago, this is an excellent solution. Also, this is an excellent solution when you have narrow bone. So the big difference is that we do. See the difference between a regular denture and this, and both are uppers. As you can see it, the difference is that on this one we have roof of the palate, and on this one we do not have roof of the palate. Snap-in dentures are the solution. So based on that, can you please share a little bit how was the big change between what you were struggling with your teeth, the partials, the way that you smile, the way that you ate. And now that you have been with snapping dentures for 3 years, can you please share?
It's a lot easier to eat. I can eat on both sides. Not self-conscious to eat or
Yes.
smile. I eat anything that I want. Ice cream, popsicles, all the stuff that I couldn't have before because it was painful to eat. Yeah.
But what fills my heart a lot is to see you smiling. I'm so happy to be part of that life-changing story. And on behalf of me and all my staff, all my team, we want to thank you because you have been fantastic patient and always positive, always looking forward, always looking how can we improve it. So I'm happy to be part of it after 3 years. Thank you. So this is Snapping Dentures here. We are in sunny Cancun. Dr. Arzate, bye-bye.